look forward to the birth of their baby. When it comes into the world, they are happy to cradle it to their breasts. The woman feels satisfied and fulfilled in terms of motherhood. The baby, which has just come out of the mother's body, has not yet had time to acquire a normal human appearance. Its body can be red, its face wrinkled. This is a normal phenomenon. Only, over time, absorbing mother's milk, the baby's skin becomes a lighter shade, his face becomes smooth, his eyes are clear, the movements are clear. The head is covered with hair, the baby is already more calm and cheerful. Most of us would agree that a newborn baby is hard to call handsome. Childbirth is a very difficult process for both baby and mother. It is hard to expect that the baby, who has just gone through the first stress of his life, will look like a picture from a glossy magazine. Of course, the appearance of the baby does not detract from the love for him parents. For a mother, her baby will always be the most precious, wonderful and sweetest thing in the world. That's why the other day in Colombia surprised the staff at the hospital. That day, an angry elderly woman arrived at the hospital with her daughter and grandson. Before she had even crossed the threshold, she made an absurd complaint to the doctors. According to the old woman, the baby had been switched at the maternity hospital. Doctors were struck not so much by the woman's statement as by its reasoning. When experts came to the elderly scandalized woman, she poked them in the baby's face and said that he was too ugly. Grandma was firmly convinced that in her family simply could not be born such an ugly boy. No amount of persuasion could change the old woman's mind. Her daughter herself had already despaired of coping with the delusion of an infatuated mother. The most interesting thing is that only one boy was born that day in the maternity hospital, so it was absolutely impossible to replace him with someone else. As it turned out later, the elderly scandalous was ill. Her senile dementia caused her to harass her relatives with thousands of nagging words. But the old woman had never before allowed herself such tricks on such a scale. But every cloud has a silver lining. The doctors examined the infant one more time just in case, and made sure that he was completely healthy. Well, the old woman was still able to calm down in time.